Hello guys, welcome back to another Tiny Glade build video. In the last one, we created a huge well, not a huge lighthouse, but we created a cute lighthouse that is on the cliffside. And in this one, I thought of doing something that I actually built before that you guys haven't seen yet, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. And that is a manor. So, not huge, but definitely something that's of kind of like, you know, what's the word am I looking for? I guess like um, very affluent, uppity, if you will. Something that screams like, oh, this person has money, or this house is very expensive, or something like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So there's a design in particular that I did build before, but I might add a little bit of differences to it. So let's go ahead and put down our base here. We're gonna extend it out all the way to the length, maximum length. And we're gonna place it down like this. I'm gonna lower this a bit. And this is obviously gonna be made out of wood. Make it a little bit better. And now I'm gonna take another one of these squares. And we're going to put this up against here, like so. I wanna flip the roof here. And I wanna bring this back. And I kind of want to bring it to the point where something like this. Yeah, like that. And we'll make the roof relatively the same height. Actually, I'm going to lower this a little bit more, where it's more like that. And fix this to where the roof is actually, yeah, just like that. Looks good. Raise it up a bit, but not to the point where it peeks through here. So something like this. Yeah, that looks good. I might also extend this out a little bit more, just because I think it gives a little bit more room for this to be raised up. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. I'm also going to make sure the time of day is locked in place, so that way I can see what I'm doing. And we're going to do the same thing here. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. I think this can... Yeah. It's kind of hard to make this a little bit, even with it, and kind of hard to do that sometimes, but I think we're okay. So the next bit is this middle part here, where this is going to be the widest portion. So like that. And bring this out a little bit more. These are going to be the same length as each other, both front and back. So I want to make sure that these are even with each other, just like this. And then we'll want to do the same the back. It's okay if it's not perfect 100%. I'm trying my best to make it as even as possible, but at the end of the day, sometimes that just can't be the case, but that's okay. There we go, something like this. And this is going to be the same height as the roof here. And what I'm going to do next is take this in the middle here. And I'm going to bring this out to like halfway to this point here, and then the same thing on this side too. That halfway point, or at least as halfway as I can get it. There we go. Something like that. And then it's not going to be this skinny. We're going to bring it out a little bit more on both sides. Just like that, and probably a little bit more. Yeah. And then we'll lower the height a little bit, but we'll have something like this. That looks good. And this height here for this bit is going to be on the same level, just like that, and the same roof height as well. Just like that. Well, maybe not. Actually, you know what? I'm going to revert this back here, but bring this to here. And we're going to make this into a balcony, actually. So something like this. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks good. Because if I put a door here, I don't know why there's a ladder there, but that's fine. I might actually use these doors instead, because I like these a lot better. So this door, that door there. Just that way you can peer out into the front and back, but it's on the second floor. Kind of like this is a big bedroom here or something. And we are going to want to put windows in, obviously. So like this, like that. But we need to also finish the structural part of this. So what I want to do is put, obviously, like a porch. So I'm going to put this right here. Lower it all the way down. And we're going to bring this out here. Up to there. Trying to at least... How far can that go? Okay, like that. Like this. Alright, that looks good, actually. And then we'll bring this there. How far can that go? You know what, we'll go halfway. I can't. That's a shame. That's alright, though. Make it even. Even Steven. Sometimes it's a little hard to do that. And I want to make sure that this barely goes in. There we go. That's good. And then what I can do is, I always like using the rounded bits because, you know, it just looks good that way. But this time we're actually not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is use more of the squares. And we're going to put these together like so. Bring them down to their level, or at least to the point where they're even with each other. So something like this. I want to do this to the other side. Oops. I do not want to flip it around. That's not what I want to do. And I want to bring this out here. And I'm going to make it to where these connect right on the edge here. So you see that lip right there? It's going to be just like that. And we'll have to adjust the height every now and again with this, just based on where I pull this out from, etc., etc. So there we go. Bring that halfway there, and then halfway to this wall in between these boards here. Just like that. That looks good. And again, adjust the height difference here, if possible. Same thing with this one. Make sure that it's the same, or roughly the same level. Just like that. That's looking good. So then, what I can do is we're going to take our paths here and create staircases going around. Make sure I get rid of these bushes too. And I want to lower. I want to make the brush a little bit smaller. Get rid of this bush. There we go. And just like that. That looks really cute. That's good. Alright. So then, the door here will go here, but I want to make it a double door. Big old double door, just like that. Although, ooh, the height difference, though. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to do that. So what I can do is the next best thing, which is just a slight, like the medium-sized door. Just so I can put a window up here. And windows here. There we go. Try to get as close as possible to the ground without it turning into another door. I think this one will have a bigger window here. Because I just imagine like this big portion being like the foyer, so all these windows are here. But really it's just one big floor throughout this entire bit, and then this second floor up here. That's the way that I'm picturing it. Just like that. And then obviously these windows, I'll make these into big windows here. Make sure that these are on the same level as this. These ones could be a little bit higher since they're smaller. There we go. That looks really pretty. And then we'll add the windows here as well. Go. Make it a little bit more even Steven. Alright, so that's the front, but I do want to change the color of this. I do want to keep the color of this white, kind of like this whitish, or like, it's a slight green, but it's the closest thing we can get to white, so. And the wood is going to be like a nice brown, like this. I always like this darker brown over the lighter shades. It also depends really on the color scheme that you're going for, honestly. So, brown roof as well. For all sides here. And the door... you know what? I don't think there's really anything else other than, like, black, brown, the light brown. I don't think a white would look good. I think we'll just keep it the color that it is currently. Yeah, I think keeping it the color that it is probably the best option. The frames, though, they're gonna be brown. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go with white. We'll go with white to match the walls here. I think that'd be the best thing to do. Really hope more color palettes come to the come to this game soon. That'd be really nice. So this is pretty much what the front is, although there's probably one more thing I do want to do before moving on to the back, or at least the more structural parts of the back. And I'm going to bring this up here, and I kind of want it right there. Needs to be more even. Whoa, I don't know why it's doing that. It was really weird. Okay, something like this, except not this tall. And bring this out here. Bring the roof as low as it can go. Pushing this in here. Unless... It might look goofy, but I have an idea. Because this is me testing something. So on both sides here. Just like that. I mean, that works, but... Not what I'm really looking for, though, you know? Because, kind of like it open the way it is, unless I want to turn it this way, where we get more of this kind of shape, but either way, I'm not a big fan of it. So we're just gonna go back to what I was gonna do before, which is bringing this back to about there. And obviously lifting this up a bit more so that way we can fit a window here. Nice little window there. And a nice little window right here. Yeah, look at that. And we still have the rest of this in the back to worry about. So for the back, I'm actually going to do the rounded part here. So I'm going to bring this down like so. And I want to kind of bring this back too. Just like that. And the height difference is very slight. So we're going to want to do the same for these here too, which I forgot to change the color of the railing on this one. That's okay. Just like that. There we go. Make that a little bit of a height difference there, so that way there's a little bit more room to push up these windows just a little bit. There we go. And it's more, and it's flush with the door there. Okay. I don't want the shovels there. I don't know why they showed up like that. It's a bit weird. But that's okay. Might not be able to... Well, I could fit like a large window on these sides. Like so. Big ol' open room pretty much up here. One singular large room. And we want to place these windows in the back, pretty much mimicking the front of the house as well. Just like that. But this time, what I want to do instead is, instead of having the door back here, we're going to put the doors one there and one right there. And I'm not sure why they're showing up as white, so we're going to change that. These are white. Yes, they are. Yep, because they changed it to where the last color that I chose is the color that we go with every window that I place. or any door or anything else, which I think is fantastic. I love it. I really do. Makes it so much easier to go through them instead of having to select each one every time, so... And same with these big windows here on these sides. Make sure that they're as even with the windows on those as possible. There we go. That looks... Oh, this looks really, really pretty, I think. Oh, yes. Looks really nice. Okay, so there's one other thing that I wanted to do. Well, there's a couple things that we should do. But one in particular that I think is going to be really cool to do. And can I raise this up a little bit more? I can. Ooh. This has to be raised up a little bit. And slightly to the... Does it stick out at all? It does not. Because this is pretty much like on the edge, just about, of the, I might actually just keep it the way it was before. But I do want to raise this roof up here. And lower this a bit. Just like so, so that way it's still flush with it and I don't have to worry about messing with it anymore, you know? Being like, oh gosh, now I gotta move all this around and everything, so I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, which one of these ideas that I had, was we're gonna take some water, and this back part here is gonna be flush with a little pond. So by flush, I just mean literally this kind of overlooks a pond here. And this is going to go all the way up close and personal to this wall here. And I'll get rid of some trees too. A nice pond in the back, I think. Look, it's going to look really pretty. Look at that. It's really nice. And the good news about this is that I can make it so it has not archways, but has supports underneath. And I can do it for this as well. Just like so. I mean, look at that. Oh, that looks so pretty. Why are there... You know what? I'm gonna keep those there. Those look good, I think. Those are cute. Alright. So, I think that's good there. And I'm gonna change this to where it's a darker stone, like a more gray stone. Yeah, that looks good that way. And I'm going to bring out the path a little bit more here. Like so. And I need to put windows on the sides here too, otherwise it's going to look weird, just being barren. So I could do something like this. Or I could put these larger windows more on the middle here. like that, which I think looks good. Or all of these could have those big windows. You know what? Go with that. Because one side could be like dining room. Other side could be like a study or something, you know? And we adjust them to the point where it's an even space between each side. That's a little bit difficult though, not gonna lie. Because one side has a lot less of these wooden beams, and some have more, and it's kind of confusing of how to center them, but this works out. I'd say it works out. Okay, so yeah, this is looking really, really good. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to put a fence around this. All the way around. Just like that. And I might adjust this to where it connects to there instead. And make sure the fence is pretty flush with the pond outline itself. Just like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then make it the same wooden color. Now, do I want them really tall like this? It kind of looks awkward that way. I don't want it really short either, so probably go about that height. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, now the next thing is the front here. So I want to make two large flower beds. And the way I'm going to do that is we're going to take these walls here, start connecting them to the main house, turn this way, and then connect up like that, although I might want to change it. I definitely want to lower, oops. I want to lower this and make this the same height, like that. But I wanted to adjust this to where it connects to the stairs, like so. Sometimes these nodes do not want to work as efficiently as I would like them to. And I definitely want to scooch this over so it's the same, like that. Then we're going to do that to the other side too. So take the wall here. Like that. And then obviously we want to lower it down. Oh. Honestly, that's kind of cute there, but not where I wanted exactly. There we go. Gives me an idea for another thing. This needs to be just along the same height, because this seems like it's on a lower part of a hill. There we go. Just like so. And then we can take our flowers here. And I'm going to make sure it's a smaller brush because I don't want to go over the lines too much. There we go. And then we want to do it to the same side here as well. I'm not going to go over these twice because I do not want huge... Yeah, I don't want huge bushes and flowers like so. So, I don't want that. And I also need to get rid of some of these here. There we go. Get rid of these bushes and everything so they don't get in the way. Then obviously, kind of remove any little bits that stick out slightly, just in case. But that looks good. Alright, so the last thing I want to do, two last things. One, maybe three. One is I want to put a chimney down. And I actually have an idea, so I'm actually going to get rid of this window and this window here. Because I want to put the chimney that rests upon this right here. Just like that, and then we want to do it to this side too. Just like that. And make it the same type of gray color that's like the brown here. That's like the porch and all that. Yeah, that looks so nice. That's good. That's what I was wanting, actually. Yes. That's really nice. Okay. So, and then two other things. One is I want to put a flag here. Two flags, actually. One here. One there. And then on the same side, too. One there. One there. Beautiful. And we're going to go with the bird, which I think looks good. Yeah, bird. Bird. And the color, I'm gonna go with the nice, I'll go with this nice green color. Is that the same one? Yeah, it's right after this. It's just the lighting. Same here. Just like so. And then let's put some lights down. Alright, I want a light right there. A light right here. And some lights around here. Just like so. And we need lights on the balconies. Two there. And two there. One there. One there. And then we can put some lights in these corners. Just that way it's not entirely dark. There we go. And then some path lights. Just like that. Then to finish it off, we'll add some more trees around here. Just to kind of cover the rest of this grassy knoll. Just like that. That looks so nice. I'm gonna get rid of this tree and move this tree over a bit. But I could just move any tree that I want, to be honest. Makes things a little bit easier for me. Definitely want the bigger trees closer. There we go. Just like that. Now, what we can do is take a little bit of a tour during the day and during the night. So you guys already see what it looks like during the day, but I definitely want to see what it looks like during the night. Let's take a tour during the nighttime, shall we? Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. I might get rid of this light right here because it is kind of in the way. But that is so pretty. Wow. If there's like interior decoration in this game, I would go all out with it, but unfortunately there's not. Let's go around the back. Part of me was thinking, I mean, I could put a path to go around to the back, but there's not really like a stairway or anything to get around to the back from the outside. And we can't get on the balcony. So what I will do, actually, let's try the left side, but might not be able to get up there. No. Okay, I have a better idea. So let's go to the bird's eye view here, and we'll just kind of fly ourselves right here and look around. Oh, that's so pretty. Yep. And you have two doors in the back, which are kind of like the hallway bits that go from the middle room here to the side rooms on each side. It's really pretty. And you could see the little pond here if you look up over it like this. So pretty. And then you could see it from a better view from all the way up here. I mean, look at that. That's really nice. I really hope that they add a rain feature into the game, whether it's like integrated itself where it just happens randomly, or in the sun settings where you make it night and day, you can make it rain. Because I would really like that. And then you can see out into the front, see anybody that's coming to the house or anything like that. It looks really, really nice. I think we did a really nice job with it. Probably for the thumbnail, I'm gonna get rid of this light and just take a nice picture of it like this or something. But I think we did a good job today. And if you guys have any suggestions for any other videos or build suggestions, I should say, in Tiny Glade, you can let me know in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget to hit the like button, because that lets me know that you guys enjoy the content on the channel and would like to see more. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. I'd really appreciate that. I'm getting all my outro all mixed up, but that's okay. I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Barry Medley for being a member of the channel, and you can become a member too by hitting the join button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys! See you later.